Thank you very much, Diego. Now, with acoustics, we have low reverberation times, we have high reverberation times, but they're not suitable for every type of music. And with very high reverberation times, you have very poor intelligibility. So, if you have a hall with a high reverberation time, it's going to be very difficult to do certain types of performances. Cinemas need a very low reverberation time, maybe half a second. When you get into the world of anything that's amplified, amplified rock, amplified musical theatre, amplified jazz, then really 1 second is the perfect reverberation time. This place is very familiar to me. It's the Musikvereinssaal in Vienna. I made many recordings there. It's one of the world's finest halls. It has a 2.2 second reverberation time, which is wonderful for romantic classical music, but you would not want to do a rock concert in there. It would sound terrible. They wouldn't let you do it anyway. And just remember, look at the shape of this hall. It is a rectangle, because I'm going to come back to that in just a moment. This is King's College Chapel in Cambridge in the United Kingdom, and this has such a long reverberation time. You can clap your hands, you can go and take a tequila, and you can come back a little later and you can still hear the die-away continuing. It goes on forever, and we're going to show you that in a little while. Now, coming back to the rectangular halls, the famous halls are all this shape, and the reason they work so well is that they have reverberation, but they also have clarity, and that clarity is defined by the early energy. It's the energy that arrives at your ears within the first 50 milliseconds, 50, 60 milliseconds. And look what happens. The walls reflect the energy back into the center of the room. So this is why you have reverberation and clarity together. It's a wonderful combination. Let's look at a typical modern hall where the walls are often fan-shaped. There's a good reason for that: money. You can get more people into the hall. But look what happens now to the early reflections. They get distributed, they get scattered. There's not such a high density of early reflections, and this is a major problem in thousands of concert halls around the world. And so we can address this using Constellation technology, and we can put our systems into rooms like that and improve the early reflections. This is King's College Chapel again. We're going to hear some music, this time in a cathedral-like environment. And so shut your eyes and just imagine you're in a huge space. Have you finished? Oh, yes. Just checking. Now, we have 4 communication problems that we need to solve for an acoustic to be successful. Obviously, the audience need to hear the performers, but equally important, the performers need to hear the audience, otherwise they're not going to have a good time.